So today's riff is about being a mascot and a master. Like, where are the differences? And so I want to tell you a little bit about being a bumbling mascot, because every single one of us have had literally thousands of boundary violations done upon us. And we do the same to others and we don't have any idea. And so when I think of the mascots, I think of this defensiveness that we've all built up around us, this pretense that we put out into the world, patting ourselves in 3 feet of stuffy. These gigantic stuffies that are bumbling into each other and bumping into each other, and we don't even know we bowled somebody over because we're so packed in our own protection that we're not aware of where we end and the other begins. The other thing about these bumbling mascots is that as out of protection, we've hidden who we actually are. So we're all walking around in these very protected shields, gigantic stuffies running into each other. And we do that because we got hurt. And when I talk about being a ninja master, I think about where is it that we can keep evolving our awareness, our mindfulness, our clarity about who we are, what we need, what we don't need, what the other person needs, what the other person doesn't need. And we can't know those things without communicating them to each other. And so when I think of being a boundary ninja master, I think about how aware am I? How awake am I? How curious am I about the other? How easy is it for me to communicate, I don't like that, or I really like that? Or can you please tell me more about what I just did that felt like a violation to you? We get more curious. This is mastery. The other thing that comes with mastery around clean and healthy boundaries, as I said, there's clarity, there's awareness around what's mine, what's yours, what's ours, what's life, how is that all interacting with each other. It becomes much easier to say no to another without feeling guilty or feeling like we have to manage their feelings. We get much more skillful at being sensitive to another and communicating in ways that they can receive. And we also get like, oh, this is over here for me, and that's over there for them. This is my business, that's their business. If I'm communicating in a way that is respectful and skillful and clear, then the other person is more able to figure out where they are in that, rather than defending or, and guess what? Everybody's going to have feelings. The other thing that comes up when I think about being masterful in the area of boundaries is it brings more joy because we're less defended. We're more able to connect with another because we're not preemptively protecting. We're more present time with each other and are able to communicate present time. This is great. I love this. Or that's not so hot. I'm not like that. Can we try something else? Yes becomes easier. No becomes easier. I'll need to think about it becomes easier. That's part of the awareness piece. The other thing is that we get out of a mode of avoiding others because there's a boundary that's been crossed and we don't know how to clean it up. There's this thing in our culture about ghosting, icing other people. I'll go on and more about that on a separate talk about having that's not a boundary. And we're a lot less defensive and reluctant to lean in and have the more difficult conversations. Those are just some of the benefits of doing this work, and there are so many more, but I wanted to share that with you first thing this morning as I continue on my journey. Hope to see you soon.